Good morning. Just a hair after 7. Obviously, we're at home if you saw the last video. We've had a few complications getting out of this driveway. But PTI's done. Streetwalkers are all warmed up. It's time to get going. I've got a very short trip down the road to go get me some diesel. And I'll catch you guys somewhere later. Okay, so we just got that camper dropped, and just killing about 6 minutes or so until my 30 minutes is up and I have a fresh clock. As you just saw, did hit a little bit of snow, not terrible, but I can tell you already, even in that little bit, these tires are a huge improvement over the Ironman tires I just got rid of. They're a solid, great tire if you're on dry pavement. I have no complaints there. But the first time I got them in rain, they were a little squirrely. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just a fluke. It hadn't rained in a while. Maybe I'm getting that first slick oil pushed up off the pavement. And every time it rained, there was times just going up a hill, and I had a camper on the back. It would start spinning the tires climbing a hill at 65 miles an hour. Not trying to accelerate, nothing, just going up the hill. It would start spinning. Traction light was flash. So, yeah. They're not great in moisture, and they're really bad in snow. But I'm very, so far, it was just a little bit of snow. But so far, I'm very impressed with these. And again, like I said in the first time, I think the big issue is these have this siping here all the way across every edge, and then these little grooves, where the other ones were just flat ribs. They all look like this. But the hits keep coming. So lost those loads. That was $7,000. Plus sitting for a week where I could have done another load, maybe 2, easily another $1,000. Then this morning, I get up and I've been hacked. $1,200 out of my checking account right before Christmas. So my card shut off. I have no money. There's money in my account, but my card shut off, so I can't access it, and my bank is only in Idaho. Probably not a great idea for this job, so I'm going to look at changing that. And, yeah. But I should get paid in like an hour or 2 for this load, and then I'll just use that to eat. I'm already dispatched on another one, so I'll go pick that up, get it delivered. That'll be a couple grand, and by then I'll have my new card at my house, and I'll be at my house because the load I'm dispatched on takes me real close to home. So my time is probably up now for my 30. I'm going to hop back in the truck, and I'll see you guys somewhere down the road. Look at her out there, just idling away, getting all warm. So, parked last night, and this is kind of what I do in the winter, because I always have the truck remote start, right? So I'll check the oil after I park for the night, check the belt. Everything else in the PTI you can do with the engine running. So, checked those last night right before I went to bed, and went to bed, and then my body decided it's time to wake up, and I had to go inside. So instead of laying in my nice warm cozy bed, I went inside, and this thing auto started while I was in there, and she's just been out here idling and hanging out. There we go. Go ahead and there we go. Get her all woke up. And we're somewhere in Illinois. I honestly didn't even look at the name of the city when I pulled in last night. So about 4 miles back east, maybe a little more, maybe 10 miles. I don't know, not very far. There's a Flying J. It's got great RV parking. And that's where I was going. I've been having a lot of problems with my GPS lately, and what I finally learned last night is when you plug your phone in to the truck and you start using Apple CarPlay, it is pulling, hang on. It is pulling GPS off of the truck. It's pulling GPS off the truck, not off the phone. And the truck GPS has been having a lot of issues. So I got to figure out how to make it divert back and use the phone's GPS. Anyway, long story short, it froze when I was less than 2 miles away from the truck stop I wanted to go to. So I'm going through, and there's construction. It's got that crossover, so I'm really paying attention to the road. I'm like, it's got to be coming up, because it said like 3 miles not very long ago. Why are you being so angry? Quit. All right. I'm like, well, it's gotta be getting close, right? Because it was 3 miles, and I look down and it says 2 miles to go. I'm like, okay, cool. There's 1.8 or whatever. And I look back up as I'm going past the truck stop I wanted to stop at, and I went, great. So awesome. Then it was just kind of a matter of find a truck stop, and I saw that giant sign right there, which, okay. And I was like, all right, Road Ranger, those are typically truck stops. So just whipped in here and parked for the night. So anyways, I got to figure out how to fix that, because that's not helpful. I thought my phone was the issue. It turns out it is not. It's going to the truck for some reason, and the truck's having issues. Great. Anyway, picked up this wonderful Telluride. It pulls pretty good. I don't really have any complaints about it. It's a little tiny 30-footer. It's going to Utah. Like I said, the boards are real thin, so I'm just kind of crossing my fingers for some good stuff. Gonna watch the board today. Today's Thursday. I'll drop this Friday. Dispatcher said she can dispatch me today or tomorrow for a pickup on Saturday. So hoping I can get that done. Just find something going part way back east, and then I'll just shoot over, grab one more out of Indiana, hopefully. And then move on down the road, get that delivered, and then should be pretty close to Christmas at that point. Okay, I am 2 minutes away from my 10 hours being up, so I can legally start my PTI. And yeah, I'm gonna end this portion of the video here so that I can get in there, take my window shades down, get the truck set up and ready, do my PTI, and get on the road. So I'll catch you guys later tonight, maybe. Hey guys, what's going on? So the wind is blowing like crazy. Went ahead and shut her down here. We're in Sydney, Nebraska. I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier or not, but as of now, everything's subject to change. I am redispatched on those trailers for the National Guard. Not until late January, but I am dispatched. Also, I think I told you guys earlier, my bank account was hacked. Lost $1,200. As a result, they shut off my debit card because fraud. So I don't have a debit card, and I'm living off of my EFS card, which is something I try not to do because I always move all of the money into my personal account. So as of right now, I've got about $100 more than I need to complete this run in my card, my EFS card. So sorry, something was rattling in the door and it was driving me nuts. So I can't access the money in my account because my card shut off. And I got a new debit card, but it's at my house. So I got to go home to get it. And I'm dropping this in Utah. There was a wonderful load in Utah, not very far from where I'm dropping, that was going to Georgia. And I should have jumped on it. And I didn't. I don't know. My dispatcher's already gone, so I would have had to call her anyway. So I'll see if it's still there in the morning, and I'll give her a call. Fingers crossed. Because I'll get paid for this, and then I can live off of my EFS card. I just won't move the money over. Yeah. Because there's a couple loads for $1,000 coming out of Oregon, so I got a deadhead from basically Ogden, Utah, just north of Salt Lake City, all the way to Pendleton, Oregon, to grab one to go back down south. You know, $1,000, not terrible. But there's one right by, like, an hour from where I'm dropping, going all the way to Georgia for $2,500. And that kind of makes more sense. But my dispatcher's gone, and because I'm on this one, I can't self-dispatch on that one. So I've got to call her, and she's not there. So I'll call in the morning, assuming the load is still there in the morning, which I'm sure it won't be. It's probably already gone. I saw it like 20 minutes ago when I stopped to use the bathroom. I was trying to make it here, and it just wasn't going to happen. And I'm certain it's already gone. So, I don't know. Go figure, right? Anyway, that's kind of it for now. We did make it far enough that I will be able to deliver tomorrow, so that's awesome. I have to leave at 1:30 in the morning. Yes. All right. So, gonna be an early one tomorrow. But that'll get me there to deliver this unit, get that knocked out, and make my way towards home. So, good. Unless I get this one to Georgia, which I'm really crossing my fingers for right now because Christmas is coming. I need money. shoot back to Georgia, grab another one out of Indiana. You know what I mean? Yeah? All right. So we'll see how all that goes. Anyway, fingers crossed. And that's going to do it for this one. I'm going to go in and get some lunch, dinner, I don't know, a meal. And we'll see what happens after that. All right. I'll catch all you guys at some point tomorrow. Hey guys, what's going on? So we're in Rollins right now. My day is about halfway over. It's like 4:30 in the morning. I want to touch on two things. One, this time of year, as you can see, there's that crap on the road. I've touched it before. Get yourself a good set of tires. I just got lucky. I happened to be running out of tread right as we hit the winter season, and I was able to replace the tires that were on here, which were horrible, for something that works good. The other thing, which that is about to, no, I still got some time. Okay. I keep getting questions over and over and over about taxes. Now, last year when I filed, the tax thing turned out really well for me. But I'd only been doing this job for 5 months. So I don't know how different that's going to be this year. So I will touch on taxes again, but let me file for 2020 before I give you guys any kind of answer. I know I've been ignoring a lot of you when you ask me, and that's why. Because last year I was employed for 3 months active duty military, and then I was unemployed for 4 months, and then I worked for 5 months. So I don't know how different it's going to be this year. Let me take care of that, and I'll get back to you. I'm going to finish fueling, get back on the road, and I'll see you guys at the drop location. So, as you can see, there was a bit of an incident here. We have a semi who made contact with an SUV. And 2 other semis. I hope everyone's okay. Everyone's up walking around. It looks like everything's okay. Hey guys, so made it as far as Mountain Home, Idaho, which means that home is 45 minutes that way, down there. And I can't make it home tonight. I thought about using personal conveyance, but because I'm dispatched on a load, I would be advancing towards that load, so I would have to come back here in the morning to come off of personal conveyance. And it's just not worth it. I parked at 1:08 p.m. And that means I can get on the road at 11:08. By the time I get up and do my pre-trip and everything, it'll probably be close to 11:30. And I have to go all the way to Pendleton to get my next load. And then I'm coming back to the house. That would be the Instagram post you saw about racing my 70-hour cycle. So, let's sleep here. It's like 3:30 now. Sleep here for a few hours, take off, go to Pendleton, grab my trailer, be back home probably around 8 in the morning. Yeah, should be right about 8 a.m. And then I'll be home all weekend with the family. So it's not terrible. And then I'll have a fresh clock, and I'm partway delivered on the load I'm dispatched on. And yeah. So that accident. The fact that there was 3 semis and that one SUV, I would say that it's an unfortunate case of people not paying attention to the merge lane. Now, as far as who was in the merge lane and who merged into who, I don't know. But because there's that on-ramp there, that they've been working this construction on it for about 2 years, 3 years now, 2.5, something like that. And they keep changing the merge zone every time. First it was, there's no merge, it just dives on the freeway. And then there was a huge merge area, like a half mile. And then now it's back down to, I don't know. It didn't look like it was very big. So I'm not going to say it was anyone's fault, but definitely pay attention. I mean, if everyone had been paying attention, whether it was what appeared to be a very young girl driving the SUV, or the trucker wasn't paying attention, or I don't know. Either way, if everyone had been paying attention, that wouldn't happen. Regardless of whose fault it was, if everyone had been paying attention, it wouldn't have happened. So it sucks. I'm glad that I it looked like everyone was up and moving around. There was police coming up on scene, so I just got out of there. I didn't want to stick around and be a part of that. Anyway, I hope my little blurb about the taxes this morning made sense. I hope what I've said about the tires made sense. Not a whole lot to talk about in this video. I mean, I'll have information on taxes for you guys in a while. So I haven't hit any serious snow, but so far these are doing amazing. And yeah, Streetwalker's getting old. Y'all saw that, or you will see that. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, there's something coming. She's getting old, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in there and get some sleep. And in case you're wondering, no, I do not idle my truck. I've been sitting here for about 2 hours with it in the on position, not running, because I was taking care of some stuff on the internet, and I have no cell service here in this little, where I'm at. So I was using the internet off the truck, and just wanted to let it run for a while and recharge the batteries, just to be safe, since it's supposed to get down into the low 20s tonight. Anyway, no, I do not idle at night. Just letting it run for a little bit. It has an auto off feature after 30 minutes. I'm letting it run for its half hour, and then that's it. All right, I'm gonna get in there, get in my pajamas, and go to sleep, and I will see you all tomorrow, probably in Pendleton, Oregon. Hey guys, what's going on? So, as you just saw, the Streetwalker hit the big 200. Ironically, it was 1.2 miles away from the dealership that I bought her at that happened. So, kind of neat. Anyway, we're here in Pendleton, Oregon, obviously at the Horizon Yard, and we got this 32-foot hideout. We're gonna take it home because I have, I think I'm right around 9 hours left on my 70-hour cycle. Take about 3.5 to get home, and I could make it like 2 hours past my house and then go a little bit further the next day, well, tonight, because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning now. So that would put me maybe Eli. If I'm lucky, I can make it to Eli, Nevada, doing a reset there. Or I can go home and be home Saturday morning and do a reset with my family, and then hit the road first thing Monday. So we're going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to get on the road because I've got about 1 minute left until my 30 is up. and I want to get home. I'm tired. I've been sleeping like crap. It's time to get rolling. I'll see you guys back at the house. Hey guys. So obviously, we made it back home. We've got the trailer on the back of the truck, and the old streetwalker here needs her fluids changed. I got about 400 miles left according to the computer. And since I'm going all the way to the East Coast and back, I figure I'd go ahead and just knock it out right now. Let me let this finish draining, put the plug back in, and I'll catch up with you guys up top. Okay, so I've been home for a couple hours actually, but it was a blistering 14 degrees when I got here, and the parts store wasn't open yet, and the sun wasn't up. So I went inside and had a cup of coffee and had me some breakfast, waiting for the sun to come out and, you know, for it to get to at least 20 degrees. Went ahead and got everything I needed for the oil change and came out here and got into it. So let me finish, almost made it in. Let me finish getting this topped off, start it up, check the fluid level, and the next step is washing the old streetwalker because she's filthy. And that's gonna do it for this video. So it wasn't a great one, I know, I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes you just don't have anything relevant to talk about. I gave you guys a little bit, you know, I gave you the tire information, the taxes. Anyway, as always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.